So hey guys, this is a new video. I think I said I was gonna do something today. Really can't quite remember. Probably just gonna be Q&A, really, because I have to go to work in a little bit. It's 5 in the morning, but I'm starting to work Sundays now. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go in a little bit to work. So really gonna have to keep this short because I have to do my whole daily routine, shower, mouthwash, all that good stuff. But yeah, just really. Oh, which reminds me, I did get quite a few rare ore. So what I did is I bought a rather large amount of scrolls, all powerful scrolls. I didn't want to recharge, and I didn't particularly want to wait for that because I just didn't. That's really how that went down. Um, but yeah, I got the Mizukage's water clone skill up to level 102 or level 101. The reason I'm doing this right now is because I just remembered to. I mean, it gives her a decent amount of bonuses, as you can tell, actually. At level 102, it gives her 56k HP, 37k dodge, 24k ninjutsu attack, and if she gets hit, I think she loses 31k dodge. Or that could be just the bonuses for the water clones. I'm not quite sure on that one right there. But that one just kind of depends on, well, like I said, I really don't know what that one depends on. But yeah. The this skill is rather useful. I mean, she's a little bit stronger now, as you can see. She's at 3.2 million. Whereas before she was like at 3.1 million, if I recall correctly. The reason I think this is happening, the reason she's so low CP wise, is because of the fact that, well, her items are still level 105. If you actually look at all of my other cards, all of their items are level 120. And I did the math. If I wanted to get all of her items to level 120, at the very least, with just one item, getting that item to level 120, it would be like, 1.6k. And as you can see, I have 5.6k. I could probably do it with maybe, I don't know, an item or two, of hers. But at the end of the day, it really wouldn't be worth it. Just because I don't have enough gold, and, really, I think that's about it. It's just that I don't have enough gold, and it's a bad event to do so because I really don't want anything in particular from this event. I did consume quite a bit already during this event, like 3k, which is a very little compared to what I've done before, but that's the most I'm really willing to consume during this event because that's the most I was willing to get from this event because I mean I have the Watergate Jonin armor, I have the Konohana headband, I have Kushina's apron, believe it or not. I have a lot of Toad Sages. I already have the what's it called? The Flying Thunder God Kunai. I have it at tier 4 on the second Hokage. I have a bunch of not that many, but I do have quite a few badges of the Uzumaki clan. And anything else, I would have to go a lot further than I was really planning to do so. Like I'm not even planning to recharge during this event really, because I mean I'd have to recharge quite a bit if I want gold Minato, and that's really what would be worth it during this event. And really, the only reason I would get gold Minato is for his pants, because that's what uses the redirected lightning, and because of the fact that, well, he would be used in this collection. But as you can see, I'm very, very, very far away from even thinking of completing this collection. I mean, I would need Diamond Hashirama, Diamond Second Hokage, Diamond Third Hokage, Diamond Kakashi, and then finally Gold Minato. And none of those cards are cheap. They're actually quite pricey. Maybe you could do Kakashi for free. Maybe you could do the third Hokage for free, but you would need a lot more gold and stamina than I have right now. But Hashirama and Tobirama are really not gonna be in any way cheap. I'm actually saving up my rare ore right now. It doesn't look like it, but I am saving it up for this collection. As you can see here, if I go to my Danzo, right over here. He should be, yeah, here we go. He's level 99. I'm slowly but surely leveling him up. Because of the fact that really, you get 5 toad sages per day. 10 if you're savvy and you know how to get the login reward twice. If you don't know about that, just wait, get your reward as soon as you can. So basically, I don't know, 8 hours after the game resets, log in, get your reward, and 5 hours before the game, or 4 hours before the game resets, go ahead and log in and get your reward. And usually you can get it twice. I know some people don't because they're in different timelines, and well, quite honestly, it can be a bit of a hassle to try to get it all the time. But yeah. And as you can see, I got like 10 toad sages right now. I got that. So I'm slowly but surely leveling up Danzo. And within the next 2 days, 3 days, if I'm wrong, within those next couple of days, I'm going to be able to open up another one of these. The packages right here, the reward package. If I get lucky and I get a side package, which believe me, I'm not that lucky when it comes to this. If I get a Sai package, I'm going to be able to create Gold Sai, and then after that, I'll just easily be able to create Diamond Hanzo. Because all I really need him is to be level 105 and 150 Will of Fire, and I already have like a good 12k. And for the Will of Fire, you need, oh, my bad, I have like 13k. And for 150 Will of Fire, all you need is 18k worth of rare ore. And by the end of today, I really should have a good 22k because I get 10k at the very least per day when it comes to crossover mines. Nobody can really challenge me. Not even Fury Ray. And he's insanely powerful right now. But as of right now, he can't take me down yet, so that's good. Probably gonna have to step up my CP again because he as far as I know, he has a lot of resources at hand, so I may have to like step up my CP again. But as of right now, he can't beat me just yet. But don't believe me. Don't think that was always the case. In the past crossover mines, he would be the one who would beat me quite easily, and even Obito would have a hard time. And more often than not, Obito would lose up against the Fury Ray. So I mean, he's an insanely powerful player. I'm actually quite proud that I'm able to hold him off for now. But yeah, I have a lot of rare ore. That's kind of the point. Once I get to 18k rare ore, I think I had 19k yesterday. But what I did is I bought those scrolls because I was impatient. Probably not the best idea if I'm completely honest with myself. But it certainly did help out when it comes to the Mizukage CP, and it did let me see just how much not damage, but just how much of a bonus the water clone technique would give to her. And there's another thing. It's a bit of a two-pronged thing because I can't think of any other way to name it. It's because of the fact that if you think about this, Chojiro can use water clone also. So I could easily upgrade Chojiro now. With his just equip the water clone to Chojiro, he'll go up a little bit. I can equip the water clone to just about every what do you call it? Just about every Miss Ninja, like Kisame. I can equip water clone to Kisame. I can equip water clone to Chojiro. I have Kisame Gold, so I can easily do that. I can do Zabuza. I can equip the water clone to Zabuza, as you can see here. Yeah, like there's a lot of options for me when it comes to the water clone. Cards like Suigetsu, cards like Haku, they don't have that ability as far as I know. Although Haku does have an impressive passive already, which is the secret technique, Demonic Ice Mirrors. I may, if I have plenty of rare ores extra and quite a few materials extra, I may upgrade Haku just to all of his items to level 120 and all of his all of his uniques up to level 105 and his passive to level 102 because I have plenty of items and I'll be able to do like a very proper showcase because when it comes to cards like this, I don't feel like it's really proper. It's a really proper showcase if I can't show you just how powerful they are, really. I feel as though it's a bit of a cop out, I guess you could call it. But nonetheless, yeah, I was able to do all this. Like I said, Kisame, I could probably just equip it to him right now. Just change this to water clone to water bloodlines to water releases. Believe it or not, even though Sharkman is a good skill for him to have, he actually has a better skill. I mean, damn, what do you call these? Better bloodlines because Fog Invisibility gives just a little bit more, CP than Sharkman actually. Fog Invisibility is a good skill to have, but it's really only if you don't have a level 90 Kisame or a level 90 whatever card because that the fog invisibility is really only if you have a level 75 card. Water clone gives you basically the same amount of dodge. Only difference is that it gives you more ninjutsu attack and more HP. So I mean that's good. And yeah, as you can see, like I said, my Kisame can get that. So I mean, I had quite a bit of incentive to do that for Kisame, for the Mizukage getting that skill up. But yeah, not quite sure until when I'll be able to do the all of those items for the Mizukage to 120. I do get the feeling that the Mizukage will become quite a bit more powerful if I do get all those items to level 120. Especially if I upgrade my Lera Circular Magatama fan to 120 because of the fact that, well, here's the Magatama fan on the Zetsu. And as you can see, it's 115k HP, I mean stamina, and 63k ninjutsu attack, whereas at level 100, it's only 100k stamina and 54k ninjutsu attack. So those bonuses stack up quite a bit when you level them up. I'm kind of waiting for that. I've gotten into the habit of as soon as I see that the game is reset, I log in and I just take care of the Ninja World War because I realize that if I don't do that, I may just not do it for the rest of the day. But yeah, there's that. I really can't think of anything else to talk about right before I go into the Q&A. I think I was supposed to do the Tailed Beast guide now that I think about it from like 1 to 9. But I can't do that right now because if I change up my team, there's a very real chance that Ray will attack me, and more than likely he will win unless I get like my A team like I have right now. Well, this is my B team. My A team's not out yet. My A team's just it's in reserve, but that's just like in just in case scenario. But we're gonna go over here. We're actually gonna lower the volume now that I think about it, because I was watching some YouTube before I fell asleep. I'm sorry that I'm uploading this video so late. I did fall asleep because, like I said, I have to go to work today early. Well, it's not that I have to, but I prefer to do so because even though it is Sunday, it will be calm and everything. I'd rather go in to work early and get out early than to go in like at 4 and then come out at 1 Sunday. I really don't particularly want to do that. New team guy, ultimate gameplay. I would show that, but that's not my video, and I think that'd be kind of crummy to do. So let's see. Daily Q&A. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much to do. There hasn't been much to do in this game. I mean, it really depends on the events and like what you guys ask me of me, really. Otherwise, it's just kind of boring, really. Who else thinks that the reincarnates of Indra and Asura should have a combo card or collection? That would be Naruto and Sasuke, and they do actually have a combo card and a collection, but they're very, very far away. Well, no, combo card, because when you're talking about Ashura and Indra, it's really Naruto, Sasuke, Madara, and Hashirama. And Madara and Hashirama already have a collection, and Sasuke and Naruto are covered in the Konohana Ninja collection, so I mean, they get covered for both of that. As far as I know, there is no Madara Hashirama collection, I mean combo card. Although I do know that there is a Sasuke and Naruto combo card. Although, I do know it costs quite a bit, like a stupid amount. So, I mean, that's really just very far away from now. I doubt that combo cards are anytime soon coming out because of the fact that we still have quite a few ninjas to go through to get the secondary passive, and it looks like right now that's what they're releasing, secondary passives. Like, I mean, Zabuza still has to get his secondary passive, and he's a very basic card. Hashirama needs to get a secondary passive, and Hashirama is a stupidly overpowered card. So, I mean, it's still, things are still coming out. For the secondary passive phase, I figure like the next phase will be the combo card phase. I mean, first it was the tier 4 phase and the diamond card phase, and now well, really, first it was getting cards to gold phase, as in you would buy the cards and get them to gold. Then it was the diamond phase, in which you would get cards to diamonds, obviously. After that, it was the tier 4 items and diamond phase, and it was a combination of both. Really, tier 4 items came quite a ways bit after the diamond. After the diamond cards, like, after diamond cards started dropping out. And then after tier 4 items, it was the secondary passive, which is where we're at right now. And then after the secondary passives, a lot of people think it's going to be like the combo cards, but we just don't know just yet. There's still a lot to be added if you look at the Chinese servers. They're way ahead of us, and like they have dungeons for combo cards, they have dungeons for they have dungeons to create, not to create, but to get more rare ore than you would normally get in the cross server mines. Because if you think about it right now, it's people like me who are completely overpowered who get the diamond mines and the cross server mines. So I mean, it really screws over people like people who don't invest or people who haven't been playing long enough. It really screws them over, and I would assume that they would eventually add in some dungeons that give off some rare ore. Not a lot, mind you, but a decent amount, basically. Your videos are dank. Keep it up, mate. Thank you, Angelo. Carnibass, how many Hashiramas do you think I can buy with 187 Uzumaki keys? Should I get more? Okay, so here's the thing about Hashiramas. Look at this here. So once upon a time, I had enough items to create either a Hashirama or a second Hokage, which is Tobirama purple card. So here's the thing. I thought I had the ability to create both of them, when in reality I only did have the ability to create Tobirama. Now the reason that Hashirama is a little harder than Tobirama, because it's still hard either way to get either one of those cards, is because you need to get the summoning contract. Now the summoning contract, there's only two for sure ways to get it. One from recharging, and the other is to consume and get a Hashirama that's already been turned into a purple card. Otherwise, you have to try to get it from the zombie dungeon. Now, Broken Mask, those items are really rare. Like, you'll get a lot more Hashirama souls and Tobirama souls than you will get Broken Mask. Like, at the very least, 3 times more than the Broken Mask. Now, if the Broken Mask is rare, Summoning Contract is even more so. One of my friends that created a purple card Hashirama, I was talking to him. This is a really long time ago, so they may have updated the drop rate for the summoning contract. But I was talking to him, and he mentioned that throughout a 3-day event, and he did the whole thing, all of the possible tries with the zombie trials. He only got, I think he told me, was about 2 summoning contracts. So that's 2 summoning contracts on a 3-day event, mind you. This was a rather short event. 2 summoning contracts out of a possible, let's see, so 210 times 3. What, that's 2 and 200? No, that's divided by 4. Yeah, it's a 2 and 315 chance to get what do you call it? A summoning contract. Yeah, it's a 2 and 200 chance to get a summoning contract. So it's a very rare item. So I mean, if you're lucky enough, that 186 will be that magic number where you're able to get the summoning contract. But if you're not lucky enough, you may have to keep on grinding out to get that summoning contract, because you may have all of the broken mask needed, you may have all of the Hashirama souls needed. But if you're not lucky enough with a summoning contract, you're not gonna get Hashirama Senju. So I mean there's that. That's why Tobirama is technically a easier card to farm when it comes to this, because you only really need Tobirama's soul and the broken mask, whereas for the Hokage, you have in that added material that's very rare, which is the summoning contracts. So do I think that would be enough to get one Hashirama? Quite honestly, no. Really, I'm just saving up right now, even though I spent quite a bit. But when the time comes, if I'm ever like at 70k gold consumed, after I get those items to level 120, really, I would strongly recommend just to have a lot of enough keys basically to be able to do a 4-day event, because like I said, that summoning contract is gonna be very rare. So I mean, let's see, let's assume you don't recharge, because I don't think you do. I mean, you may do so, but I'm gonna assume that you don't. So if you do, I'm sorry, and if you don't, cool. So let's see, it's 210 tries, we already established that. Let's make it a 4-day event, so that's, 150 tries. Let's not worry about stamina, because stamina is rather cheap in this game, especially if you're higher VIP. But you could still buy stamina from the shop either way. I'll show you how to do so in a little bit. But, we're gonna worry about the amount of tries that you get, so you actually have to multiply that by 80. Because of the fact that each key costs 80 gold, unless it's apparently a Friday the 13th day, in which they do a half price sale at the shop, just in general, or a Black Friday event where they do have a half price sale. Basically everything costs half price, but we're gonna assume that it's not that. So it's 80 gold each, and in total you would have to basically save up 84k worth of gold just to get all of those tries. So I mean, you see what I'm saying? You have to save up quite a bit of gold just to get there. 84k is a lot. Just to get either Tobirama or Hashirama. If you do this, I can. Well, I'm not gonna assure you, but you have a very high chance of getting at least the purple card of Hashirama, and quite a few Tobiramas, if I'm completely honest. So yeah, I mean, it's really based on luck when it comes to Hashirama with that summoning contract. But yeah, it's quite a bit, as you can see, for a 4-day event. Now let's say it's not a 4-day event, it's a 3-day event. So 210 times what? 3-day event. So it's times 3 times 80. Either way, that's 50k worth of gold. So I mean, unless you're like somebody like Obito, who has the ability to, well, get 2.3k per day, that's quite a lot, and even to him, that's quite a lot. So I mean, it really depends on your situation in the Ninja War, how much free gold you get per day. Dude, you're awesome. Thanks for the advice. No problem, DMFI. I think I was telling you about the something. I can't quite remember what it was, but I know I helped you. I hope so, at least. Does a monthly VIP monthly card add to your VIP level, and how many gold do you need to recharge for VIP 3? So, VIP 3, if I recall correctly, it's really only $60 if I recall correctly for VIP 3, which is 1.9k. And the monthly card does add to your VIP level, but not in the way you think. The way that you think, or at least the way that I'm assuming that you think, which hopefully does not make an ass out of me. is that every time you collect the card from the right here, the 100 gold every day, that does not add to your VIP level. The way it adds to the VIP level, sorry about that. I need to collect these. That's right here. The way that it adds to your VIP level is when you actually get the card, which is only 300 gold. It won't give you the 100 additional gold for your VIP. It's really only affected by your 300 gold the first time. So each VIP card gives you 300 gold towards your VIP level, and it doesn't add more than that unless you buy more gold, basically. Let's see. Yeah, I think I answered that. So far, my team is like in order: soft left, bottom left to bottom right. Sage, Kabuto, Gold, Naruto, Eternal Sasuke. Reoccurring at Obito, Slug Sakura, either Silver Haku / Bronze Hanzo stuck on 20-1, and so on. Haku isn't useless, is he? I don't think so, at least. Oh yeah, I can't change my team. Shit. But let's go to that one. It's 21. Okay, actually, now that I think about it, I may agree with him on that one because of the fact that he doesn't have Diamond Haku, so I'm assuming he doesn't have all of the items and the skill. So yeah, that kind of does make Haku a little useless. Really, Connor Bass gives you the best advice. Keep your Hanzo alive. I would recommend actually upgrading. Man, you can't even upgrade Sakura at that point, or Sasuke for that matter. Save up for Tsunade really, and switch her out for either Recurrent Eye Obito or Sage Kabuto. I would recommend doing for Recurrent Eye Obito because although Recurrent Eye Obito can stun cards quite nicely, or actually now that I think about it, you should probably get the active skill for Obito, this skill right here. I'm gonna show you. It's in the shop and it costs 2,000 gold, but for somebody in your situation, I figure that it would actually be quite a nice skill to use. It's called Shida Tensei skill book. It doesn't do a lot of damage. What it does do, it does basically stun 3 cards for 2 rounds if you're lucky enough. For 2 rounds, it will stun the card in front of you, and it's gonna pick 2 other cards in random, and it has an 80% chance to stun them. So I mean, it has a fairly high stun rate. You need a Recurrent Eye Obito, but you obviously have that, so it goes in the active skill. Just go to Bloodlines and get 5 of the Rinnegan, and then just buy that skill. You don't have to upgrade it because it doesn't do that much damage, but its purpose is mostly to stun, so that's probably gonna help you survive. Neat thing about it, it doesn't have to hit. The active skill doesn't have to hit. It's actually quite nice in the fact where after it releases the skill, if it doesn't hit and it's the card in front of you, it doesn't have to hit to stun them. It will just stun the card in front of you automatically. So I mean that's a nice little thing to do if you're in need of skills. Let's see what else. Sakura could know. I think that's all I can help you with really because there's no more that your team can really do with that. Yeah, like I said, get a not a Sasuke, Tsunade, and yeah, just switch her out now that I think about it, either for Naruto or Eternal Sasuke. The strongest father and son skin will definitely help out in this situation for Naruto or Sasuke. So I mean that would be very very helpful. So keep that in mind. For Sasuke because his damage output gets a lot higher. For Naruto because of his debuffs. Sasuke may be better in this situation because it's not like the Tailed Beast where the card has an insane amount of defense and your Sasuke has to wait until like maybe the last turn and a lot of ninjutsu attack for him to be able to deal a decent amount of damage. Whereas Naruto has debuffs and is able to deal a decent amount of damage right off the bat. Your Sasuke, since you're dealing with such a low level chapter, your Sasuke should actually be able to do quite a bit of damage if you get his Indra skin and upgrade his Indra skill, which is Indra Zero, as high as you can. So I mean, yeah, I'd recommend to get the gold Naruto. Get the gold Naruto with his strongest father and son skin, and Eternal Sasuke with his Indra skin. Obviously, that's 30k worth of gold, and 32k if you add in that passive. Wait, I don't think the Shida Tensei's 2k worth of gold. Now that I think about it, it's probably like 1,000, maybe 500. Uh, yeah. See, it's a cheap skill. The not the vision sharing, but the Shida Tensei skill. It's cheap. It's only 500 gold, so you can easily get it. But the strongest father and son skin and skill and skin and the Indra skin and skill for Sasuke and Naruto together will cost you 30k worth of gold. So I mean it's a very heavy investment, and I can see why you may be hesitant to make that investment when you don't think the skills might be so useful. But I'll be completely honest, they're completely worth it. I have Gold Naruto, and I've been using the strongest father and son skill since I had, if I recall correctly, a Bronze Naruto. So I mean that should tell you something. Indra Sasuke, I've been using him since he came out because he's just that good. His skill is a lot better than his Mangekyo Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan skill or his Susanoo skill. So I mean keep that in mind. But I think that's about all I can help you with, apart from telling you to recharge. But once again, I get the feeling you don't want to recharge, so that's really it. And Hanzo, he's a good skill, so I mean, you could probably get him to gold. If you're tenacious enough in the fact that getting him to gold before his next event, um, you could easily just go ahead and um buy his skills in the shop, which will definitely help you, especially with this sort of thing. If you don't have any of his items, you will get this skill for his passive, which is Flash Moving Skill Book. Um, yeah, see, wearing it increases Taijutsu defense, ninjutsu defense, and dodge, but can cut the same amount of dodge if the player is injured. Poisonous chain, chain poisonous sight skill book. Every time you attack an enemy, they will lose 5% of their initial HP. So a couple of rounds into the battle, using your active constantly, the enemy will lose 5%, and you will obviously be able to kill them quite a ways bit faster. So I mean, if you get Hanzo to gold, that's probably the best. If you don't have a lot of gold to dish out, because all you would have to dish out is 4k. Whereas if you want to get Naruto and Sasuke, it'd be 30k in total. For Hanzo gold, it'd be 4k, but you have to grind out gold Hanzo, which may take quite some time. So I mean, yeah. We're gonna get more Kiba frags besides the boys trial. Yeah, the ninja draw would be good, like Carlo Diaz said. Naruto and Hinata event, same thing. But Tepra, Tepra, OG. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I have trouble with pronunciation. He's completely right. The best place to get them apart from an event or apart from the boys trial would actually be from trial one, the art trial. He's not exactly a common drop, but he does have a rather high chance to drop. I can probably do a good 10 tries right now and show you. This could go a lot faster if I had Naruto in the front, but I figured that I need to keep my formation once again. I need to be on my toes with because of Ray from server 2. He's a very powerful card, so I mean I have to be careful. But yeah, you just keep on doing this, and hopefully Kiba fragments will drop. He drops a full 10 fragments, so that's a full card. Um, I'm just being unlucky, really. When I was doing the Sasori grind to get Sasori to gold, I had a good 150 fragments of Kiba just because I had gone in so many tries on this trial. I might actually start to do this trial again because of the fact that, well, what's his face? I need to get Lee to diamond. I mean, not to diamond. He doesn't ever get diamond as far as I know. But I do need to get Rock Lee to gold, and I'm going to need a lot of 10-10s for this. Not to mention a lot of Negis, but a lot of 10-10s really. But yeah, it's just really waiting for this to go. And while you're doing this, you're more than likely going to get like a gold Sasori just because you're doing this trial. Really sleepy. Which is weird because I just woke up. Maybe I'm just a lazy person in general. I was talking to some person, I think it was my boss at work, and he's like, yeah, you're probably just one of those low energy people. And I'm like, you've never seen me on caffeine, man. When I get like 3 cups of coffee, I'm like creepy hyper. I don't particularly like it, but sometimes I have to go work out, so sacrifices must be made. Those sacrifices being my reputation, which, I mean, I don't really care about, but apparently I have to be decent in public. Struggles of being a person. There you go, Kiba fragments. But yeah, see, it only took 10 tries. Yeah, see, Kiba fragments there. Really, that's the only way to do so, to get them. If you're low on gold, just do 3 tries, basically buy 3 trial certificates, which just go to scrolls, scroll all the way to the right. See what I did there with scroll, yeah. Let's see. Here you go, trial certificates, buy 3, it's only 120 gold. And do 3 times per day, and you'll get 3 free for 3 times right here. Or even right now, because of the fact that we have this event going on right now, the Sari Naruto, just go to Sari Naruto and do it 3 times, and you will get those 3 free trial certificates. And for the heck of it, I'll just do 10 tries for the Sari Naruto, because of the fact that, well, I never really showed myself doing it before. Refining bag. I was looking into the comments in the Facebook group, and apparently I was really lucky with the drop rate of Yin Chakra, because some people reported that they'd been doing the trial for basically all 210 tries, and all they got was like 2 Yin Chakra, whereas I did like 10 tries and I got like 3 Yin Chakra. I'm not quite sure whether they nerfed the drop rate, it's because that could have happened. If the devs noticed that too many people were getting Yin Chakra drops, they could have nerfed it. But, yeah, it just kind of depends. And it looks like that may be the case. I mean, obviously I've only done 3 tries right now, but, I get the feeling that might have actually been the case, because, I mean, if not a lot of people recharge to get the Yin Chakra, or consume gold to get the Yin Chakra, well, the devs are not exactly making money, so they would probably drop the drop rate of the Yin Chakra a little bit, just so they can make more cash, because people are going to want to recharge, desperation and all. But yeah, hopefully this is almost over. I mean, I could probably have Naruto and, what's his name? No, just Naruto, but no, not Naruto by himself. Naruto and Jiraiya together, and just like end it sooner. But once again, I have to watch out for Ray. He's very strong, and I have to keep up my B team, on tip top shape. Oh, you get Kushina fragments. I did not know that. I don't think I've gotten a single Yin Chakra. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to them, which is stupid because I should be. But, let's see, hopefully. Yeah, now that I think about it, I could just probably put in Naruto by himself and he'll kill these guys rather easily. Naruto is so OP. I mean, he's got nothing on Togedama when it comes to DPS. But, Naruto's quite powerful. As So I'm getting quite a few refining bags, which is good because I'm rather low on them, but at the same time rather useless to me. When you get to VIP 10, you get like 9 tries on the heroic dungeons. So if I really wanted to, I could probably get like 80 of each of the refining materials per day. Just because if I have enough stamina, really. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, that red silent debuff or icon, whatever you want to call it, on Minato, it only works for unique skills. There you go, 1 yin chakra. So we got 1 in 10. So I mean, 1 in 10. I don't know. That would be 21 in 210 tries, and I mean, you would still have to do like 2 solid days just to get like enough to create one Minato. Um, I would, but I don't particularly want Minato right now, like I said. So I mean, I figure he's gonna be easier to get as time goes on, but I could be wrong. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, I think that answered the original question about the Kiba fragments. Sorry if I deviated too much. But yeah, I think that's about it for today. Yeah, really not gonna be doing anything today because I already took care of everything important on my end. Like the Ninja War, I've already done my try at it, stage 51. Um, and really all I have to worry about is capturing mines and getting rare ore. And then until the day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow on Tuesday, I'm hoping for a Psi fragments, and then after that I'm gonna create a Diamond Danzo and Gold Psi and get another collection open. Really hope this opens. Yeah, see the secretive route. It'll give my whole entire team 30k ninjutsu attack, which is gonna be pretty sweet. Because believe it or not, I can already get my Sasuke up to not diamond, but my Sasuke can get up to like 1.08 million worth of ninjutsu attack. Quite high, actually. Where is it at? Where is it at? Nope, 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 nope. Damn, where's Sasuke? I was talking to somebody about him, so I have a few screenshots of him with that much ninjutsu attack. Oh yeah, which reminds me, okay. So we're gonna start here. So as you can see, this is actually my team without any of the combat bonuses from the collections. And once I added in the Toad Sage, the 3 legendary ninja collection, which gives all of these bonuses, I got 461k worth of combat CP. Then I added in Lady Puppet. I got another. I don't know how much that is because I don't want to do the math for it, but as you see, I got at the very least 300k worth of CP. Then I put in Perish Together. I got another 300k CP. Undead Faith, same thing, 400k CP actually. Undead, 600k CP. New Era, 300k CP. Killing of 2 people, 500k CP, and that's about it. So I mean, those collection bonuses do make a difference. God damn it, where's my Sasuke? I know, there we go, here we are. See, 1.4 million, 1.04 million worth of ninjutsu attack. If I get that bonus for Danzo and Sai, I'll be up to like 1.08. But yeah, I think that's pretty sweet. That's pretty high. But yeah, that's about it. That's a video. That's me making a derp face. You see, I have a lot of like little a lot of like photos for puns. Like on my tombstone, please write, "Not appreciating my puns when I was alive was a grave mistake." I mean, I love puns. So I mean, I annoy the hell out of my coworkers at work. With puns. Like my friend Trevor's like, I'm gonna kill him. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill him because I just annoy the hell out of him. So if I die, yeah, Trevor's connected to it. I don't know how, I don't know when, but Trevor is connected to it. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Not much else to it. did Q&A. I showed you guys some of the collections, well, the difference collections can make and such. So, I mean, yeah, that's about it for this video. So leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Hopefully I'll be able to do a preview on what the next event's gonna be, but once again, I kind of doubt it. The devs are really keeping this close to the chest nowadays. They really only give us like an hour worth of warning, and I doubt that you want me to wait like 1 hour before the next event to give you that preview, because then you'll just be able to see it. So yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.